This week on One Season Wonders, we begin the series A Perfect State. Told in 7 episodes, this series centers around the town of Flatby, a small coastal town with an ailing economy. When the Brussels bureaucrats threaten to decimate the local fishing fleet, Flatby's deputy mayor decides it's time to declare the town an independent state.
Idiots of Whitehall. Listen to us, the people of Flatby. This is Harry Patterson, fisherman. His dad built this boat with his own hands. But guess what? The government, our government, and the deranged dinglings of Brussels, in 10 days' time are going to crush this boat to matchwood and put Harry on the scrap heap of permanent unemployment. Harry, tell us...
Who is that woman?
Troublemaker. Dumb troublemaker.
Me. Harry. Fish. Inspectors. £4,000 fine. Yes.
And who's he?
Probably the local Mensa representative.
Harry has been fined £4,000 for bringing in fish of the wrong type.
No, not fair. Prosecute the fish. Sorry.
The only way that he can pay that fine is to apply to the government for decommissioning of his boat. Then they give him £30,000 and remove him from the EU fishing register.
Well, what has he done?
The only trouble is he doesn't get the money until this beautiful boat has been totally destroyed. Yes.
Is that true?
Why not? Sounds fair. 30,000 quid for his rotten boat. Bargain, if you ask me.
And what about his livelihood?
Look, it's very simple. If he wants to keep fishing in British waters, he merely has to renounce his UK citizenship, go to Madrid and apply to be one of their EU quota of economic refugees.
You mean he has to become Spanish?
Yes. Fun, isn't it?
And do you think the Spanish, the French and the Greeks are smashing up their fishing boats?
No!
The hell they are. When is Westminster going to wake up? Stand up for us and think of our future generations. When are they going to stop giving British sperm a bad name?
British spur? What kind of a remark is that?
Very ballsy.
Bloody rude.
But she does seem to be speaking for the people.
No. We speak for the people, thank you. The people don't know enough to speak for themselves. And the last thing we need is any untutored outburst of democratic demagoguery popping up like boils on our buttocks. I think you better go and have a sniff around.
Oh, all right. Where is Flatby?
I don't know, Simon. Look at a map. They have fish, so it's probably on the coast.
Thank you, Gareth. Most helpful.
You didn't mention the state of my school.
Malcolm, this is Flatby. Fish first, education second.
Yeah, but...
And I've got a pub to run. See you later.
Your mother never listens to me, or anyone else.
Next time she will.
When do we tell her?
Tomorrow, I think. I'll do a bit of groundwork first.
How much that compensation?
What compensation, Harry?
Government compensation.
Oh, look! There's you! See if you can recognise yourself. You're the one with the beard. Come on, go.
Do you want a hand, Mum?
No, darling, you just take it easy. I chose to work myself to death every day so that you wouldn't have to.
Thank you, Mum. I love you too.
In fact, I don't know why you don't get out of Flatby altogether, darling. I mean, you're educated. You're a solicitor. You can ruin people's lives anywhere.
I'm quite happy here, thank you.
But how can you be? Misery's the main qualification for living in Flatby on the bog. And inbreeding, of course.
I like it here. You just enjoy being the local Joan of Arc. A lot of noise, but you don't get much done.
Excuse me? Who is trying to save the fishing industry? Who got us declared a nuclear-free zone? Who nearly got us twinned with Las Vegas?
But you have no real agenda. You have no overall vision.
Oh, thank you, I'm sure. Pass me a Scotch egg and I'll beat myself to death.
Well, Malcolm actually has an idea that could really put Flatby on the map.
Well, let's hear it then.
Tomorrow.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, Bert.
I'll see you in the morning.
No, wait a minute.
Here we are, then. Bert's Bangers. Best sausages in the land.
And what's in them this week?
Oh, well, you know, bit of this, bit of that.
You haven't a clue, have you?
Not the first idea. It's better that way. Everybody gets a surprise. Pint of Black Death, please. No umbrellas.
Here and all.
Hello, handsome.
His name is Johnny.
Yes, but he's very pretty, aren't you, Petrol?
Would you mind leaving him alone?
It's all right, Deirdre, I've already eaten.
I can see that.
Oh. What's bitten her today, and did it survive?
She's upset. We're both upset. The property business is going right down the toilet. We've had to sell the Algarve.
Views of the golf course from the jacuzzi. All gone.
Yes, I can see that is a deep human tragedy.
It is. And the new owner's the dead stuff in common.
And things ain't going to get any better with you getting on the telly, making us look like a mob of screaming comic plonkers. If you really want to do something for this place, you should go on the telly and tell them Flatby's all sunshine and palm trees. What, like Hawaii or something?
But that would be lying, Johnny.
You're getting the idea, Laura.
If things are so bad here, why don't you both go back to Battersea?
Chelsea. We lived in South Chelsea, thank you.
Views of the river.
From both toilets.
So where were you yesterday, Mr. Mayor?
Attending council business, Madam Deputy Mayor.
You were playing golf with a bunch of Belgian drunks.
An EU fact-finding bunch of Belgian drunks, if you please.
You should have been helping to save one of our leading fishermen.
Harry Patterson's a brain-dead mullet who couldn't catch crabs in a jockstrap.
It's the principle that matters. It's standing up against all this Daffy Duck legislation that is turning us into a suburb of Euro Disney.
Don't tub-thump at me, Laura. In fact, a word of advice, huh? Do everything quietly and slowly, and with a bit of luck, you'll be dead before you have to make any serious decisions.
Winston, you're a sad, corrupt old man.
And Don Quixote was a pillock on a donkey. Excuse me, I have to sell some socks.
Excuse me.
Yes?
I was wondering if you could tell me where the local hotel is.
Have you broken down?
No, just visiting the area.
Voluntarily?
I think so.
Well, there's a motel on the other side of the dike.
Thank you.
But it's closed. Health department. There's a damp. Fungus at it.
Fascinating.
You can sometimes get a room at the Rose and Crown.
Thank you. I'll try there then.
Hello.
Oh, it's you again.
Yes. And I also run the Red Cross, the Voluntary Fire Brigade, and the Lifeboat Association. So, if you break a leg, set fire to yourself, and sail off into the sunset, there's a good chance you'll see me again. Again.
Jolly good. Do you have any rooms?
Well, that depends
On what?
on who you are.
How do you mean, who am I?
You find that a difficult question?
Oh, you mean, who am I?
Yes.
My name's Simon Watson.
You quite sure about that?
Yes, it's written here.
Good. And what are you doing here?
I don't want to appear rude, but is that any of your business?
Everything in this town is my business. The people here are charming, friendly, and innocent. Apart from the ones who are seriously psychotic. And I care for them all. So, if a stranger rides into town, I want to know what colour hat he's wearing. Now, do you deal in drugs or double glazing?
No,
Do you intend to set up a religious cult in the area?
not immediately.
Do you subscribe to Hello magazine?
Look, I'm a bird watcher.
Oh, yes. Feathered birds?
Well, there are very few bald ones.
I am sorry. I've had a hard week. I mean, you forget sometimes that there's a real world out there where people are normal and civilized and don't all sleep with their first cousins. Upstairs, second on the right.
Shouldn't I register or something?
No, only confuses my accounts. Cash will be fine.
Thank you.
What the hell's all this? Julie!
Have you got a moment?
Not for you, Deirdre.
Good, because I want a word. I'm worried about Johnny.
Oh, dear, what's his problem? Apart from his wife.
He's very crabby and he's behaving strangely. I think there might be another woman. What's so funny about that?
Well, there aren't any other women around here. They're all accounted for. The only scarlet woman in Flatby is Maddie Pierce.
Do you think it's her?
She's Johnny's aunt, for God's sake. Yes, I suppose it could be her.
I thought it might be you.
What?
Well, you might not be very pretty, but you do own your own freehold, and Johnny would find that very attractive in a woman.
You seriously think I'm out there flaunting my property at your husband?
Well, are you?
Yes, of course I am.
I knew it! I knew it! I knew it!
Deirdre! I'm joking. I promise you, if your Johnny was the last man on this planet, I would jump off it without a parachute.
Don't you be rude about my Johnny. He's a wonderful man. And I'll be keeping an eye on you.
Oh, boy, they always find me.
Did you yell, Mum?
Yes. And what's all this?
Malcolm's got something to tell you.
Oh, this is his big idea.
Certainly is, and I think you'll find it's a real zingaroony.
God, I'm so excited.
Mum, just listen for 5 minutes.
Okay, off you go, Malcolm.
Right. Well, as you know, apart from my political and educational agendas, I am also president and founder of the Flatby Peninsula Historical and Archaeological Society.
Goodness, how do you stand the pace?
Anyway, last month I started telling Julie about the early history of Flatby.
God, girl, if you want to be bored to death, why don't you just sleep with him and have done with it?
Mum, if you don't listen, I will do exactly that.
Would you really, Julie?
No! She wouldn't. Now get on with it.
Right. Golly, Julie.
Malcolm.
Sorry. Well, I was telling Julie how Flatby has never really been invaded, conquered, or occupied. You see, the Romans built a gripper's-dyke here to drain the marshes, then left without setting up a garrison. The Vikings found the place too swampy to land, and the Normans just marched straight past.
And who said the French were stupid?
Then, if we check the Domesday Book, we find that there is no mention of the Flatby Peninsula at all.
And why is that?
Well, bit of a mystery. But I eventually discovered that owing to the somewhat soggy conditions at the time, and the fact that the dyke was in a state of disrepair, and the tide was in, our peninsula was yet again underwater.
God, this is fascinating stuff, Malcolm.
You're missing the point, Mum.
Which is?
That the Flatby Peninsula has never been officially annexed to the UK. Therefore, it is still, theoretically, an independent state.
Isn't that amazing?
It is?
But don't you see the ramifications?
Oh, no.
Mum.
So we're an unclaimed state. So what are we going to do? Break away from the rest of the country? Oh, my God.
Eastern European and Russian countries are all reverting to their original borders. It's an acceptable step these days.
And I can propose a valid legal basis for it. And with the total chaos of the European courts, we could probably get away with it.
But why would we bother?
Why? Why? Because we could create a society of our own design. A society where the rights of man really meant something. We could say goodbye to Crumbling schools, neglected pensioners and arms races. Flatby could be a model state, an example to the rest of the world, a pointer to the future of mankind.
Wonderful, Malcolm.
Really? Gosh, thank you.
So what do you think, Mum?
Darling, I don't know how to put this, but I think it's the best idea I've ever had.
Sorry, what?
Well, don't you see? As an independent state, we could withdraw from the European Union. We could claim sole fishing rights for our waters. We could save Harry Patterson's boat. We could grab the government by the ghoulies and squeeze them till their eyes popped. We could be an example to the rest of the world, a pointer to the future of mankind.
I think I just said that.
Shush, Malcolm. Mum's right.
But first things first. Can I rely on your wholehearted support?
You got mine. Malcolm?
Yes, sure.
Right then, battle stations. Now, first, we have to persuade the most bigoted, pig-headed clods in our community to back us.
The rest of the council.
Exactly.
You lost?
No.
I am.
Bye.
Do close your mouth, Johnny. Things might nest in it.
I didn't hear you right, did I? I'm not just getting flashes from another galaxy. You did say the independent state of Flatby.
You heard correctly.
And I haven't been in a coma for 6 years and suddenly woken up and found myself in some sort of fourth dimension, reserved for the totally honking insane.
I detect some faint wisp of doubt about our ideas.
You are barking, darling. You leave my Deirdre for dead.
What a nice idea. Now, will you hear me out, please?
Why not? Got no business to attend to.
Right. Now, what do you think of when I say Jersey, Isle of Man, Bahamas?
Tax havens.
And what happens in tax havens?
Rich people pay less tax and have a disgustingly good time.
So, lots of people with lots of money want to live in tax havens, don't they?
And property prices go through the roof. And estate agents drive Porsches in Armani suits with 6 Rolexes on each arm. Oh, Laura, you are a genius!
Johnny?
Deirdre, I love this woman!
What do you mean you can't take them?
EU Regulation 123XYZ. All meat products must be carefully labelled with exact contents and fat percentages.
What?
Well, even you don't know what's in your sausages. They could be full of bicycle parts for all you know. I could lose my licence flogging these.
It's never worried you before.
Oh, it's a bleak new world we live in, Bert. Our whole lives are being regulated and dominated by Brussels. There are vast armies of chubby little Hercule Poirots just waiting to come waddling over here and tell us how to wipe the very bottoms we sit upon.
But I'm a butcher. My sausages are my life, my soul, my babies. What do I do?
Support me on the council.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to save your bacon.
Gareth, this is a waste of time. Nothing much is happening here, and it's happening very slowly.
Laura, see this? This is my badge of office. This is something of which I am immensely proud. Not just because I'm a black mayor, but because I'm a black mayor with a 7 handicap. I am a man of substance and respect. So with regards to this fascinating idea of yours, may I suggest you stick it? What are you doing?
How long ago was it, Winston?
What?
You know very well what.
I have forgotten.
No, you haven't. It was the highlight of your life.
Okay, we had a bit of a fling back in the dark ages.
More than a fling. I bought you golf clubs. I made you putt like you've never putted before.
You can't blackmail me with a 20-year-old affair.
Okay. How about a 2-month-old affair, then? You and the Honourable Daphne Borthwick.
How the hell did you know about that?
Well, suddenly the on-daft starts drinking rum and coke with a cockeyed grin on her face. I know when a woman round here's been Winston.
Laura, please. Daphne's a married woman. Her husband has his own oxygen tent.
It'll be very messy.
Okay. Okay, I'll meet you halfway. We'll go to the people, a public debate, a referendum. Let them decide. Then I don't have to cop the blame for this daft malarkey.
Thank you, Winston.
Okay,
Right, then. Council okay. Who else? Good afternoon, Mr. Watson. How are the birds?
Absent, mainly.
It's the dam. They get the gout and shove off to Fuengirola.
Another campaign, is it?
I'm sorry?
I've heard all about you. The local termagant.
What?
A woman of passion and power who stirs things up. Catherine the Great was known as the termagant of Europe.
Ah. Didn't she also eat her lovers?
Not on a first date.
Will you drink?
Sherry, please. Dry. So, are you going to do any more about saving Harry Patterson's boat?
I do have a plan, as it happens.
Oh. May one inquire what it is?
Throughout the land, there are hidden and armed bands of guerrillas. When the signal is given, they will sweep down from the mountains, set the coffee plantations aflame, and march on the capital.
Really?
Take my word.
Well, better be on my way.
You missed the revolution.
Oh, well. Maybe next time.
Bye-bye, then.
Right. Well, bye.
To the Minister. Sir, with regard to your wife's request for the return of the curved cucumber to our shops, please, could you tell the good lady that it has taken the European community 7 years and £40 million to make the Euro cucumber the proud, firm, straight and upright thing it is today? Hoping this will satisfy her, I remain, etc.
Morning, Gareth.
So, how was Flatby? Full of knuckle-draggers and forehead shavers?
Rather a pleasant place, actually. Bit incestuous, but no visible Morris dancing.
And that noisy woman.
She does have a certain oblique approach to life. Quite attractive in a punch-your-teeth-down-your-throat sort of way.
And is there going to be trouble?
Oh, no, I don't think so. Just a bit of local colour and movement. Yeah, I think if we take no notice, it'll all go away.
That's what you think, is it?
Yes. Whoops.
Minister, not amused. Says if these people break away from the United Kingdom, you could be our first ambassador to Flatby. For life. Or maybe longer.
Thank you, Malcolm, for that fascinating history lesson. Now, Julie Fitzgerald, the legal position, if there is such a thing.
Well, it's all terribly simple, really. But basically, it's like this. Once we have declared independence, we immediately get into the old familiar areas of the British diplomatic laws of recognition, which I'm sure you're all familiar with.
Oh, yes.
Then read the principle in law when recognition is under consideration. It is specified that, and I really love this bit, and I'm sure you will. Validity is not the question, and that the right of a government to speak for the people it represents is to be considered. Isn't that simple? Anyway, once the Flatby Act of Secession is declared, providing we have the support of the people, that's you, then we, the council, become the de jure government of Flatby until the matter is resolved. Okay so far?
Julie, Miss Fitzgerald, sir.
Are you saying we can get away with it?
Indeed we can. And believe me, so we will.
No, you won't. It's all nonsense. It's a tissue of half-truths and legal gobbledygook.
Who the hell are you?
I'm the objective voice of reason and sanity.
You're the bird watcher.
I'm an outsider who can see a whole town about to make a terrible fool of itself. Do you really want to be the laughingstock of the country? Do you really want to be an isolated little place where no one wants to come?
We already are an isolated little place where no one wants to come.
And why? Because we have been betrayed by the British government. To hell with them and their fish. That's what they say in Westminster.
We don't say anything of the sort.
We, Mr. Watson?
I mean, when I say we, I mean...
Yes, Mr. Watson?
Yes, I'm from Westminster, the Home Office. And yet, all right, I believe in everything we espouse. A united people, a united kingdom, a united Europe.
And people of Flatby. What do we believe in?
So, how did it go, Simon?
Oh, you know, Gareth. Nothing I couldn't handle.
What do you want, Harry?
I want my compensation. I hate fishing. Always have. Oh.
Okay. Thank you. It is declared in this place and on this day that the sovereign state of Flatby, by incidents, circumstance, and by public demand for vicarious expression of their opposition to certain policies and actions of the government, will say that an act of secession be proclaimed.
We'll be the laughing stock of the world.
We'll be rich. We'll be free.
We'll be different.